Hello everybody, DIY Danny here. Just want to take a minute to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about myself since you're watching my YouTube channel, and thank you for that. I just started this. My name is Danielle, hence the DIY Danny. I live in Southern California with my husband. I've got two little stinker butt turd faces. They're 1 and 3 years old. I've got 4 dogs because my husband's crazy, but I love them all dearly. 3 very large dogs, 1 little munchkin one. Got 2 birds. Yeah, our house is just honestly insane. In most of my videos, you'll probably hear noise, screaming, yelling, squawking, barking, something in the background. Shockingly, right now, everyone's asleep, literally. Animals, babies, everything. So it's actually quiet for a minute. But this is a very, very rare thing. So we live in Southern California. I am a typical, younger 30-ish mother. I won't go into details there, but we'll say the low end of the 30s. Not that low though. And yeah, I just basically I'm a typical mom. I never was the type of person to do this DIY stuff. You can ask any of my friends. They are shocked at what I've turned into because I would just buy whatever from Target. But once you have kids, things change, and it all started for me with sunscreen. I started looking into sunscreens and trying to figure out which one was going to be the best. My boys are like pasty Casper-ish children. And my mom has a pool. So put those two together and you have sunburned children. And I have always been a big sunscreen addict, even in high school, sitting under an umbrella on the beach because I was just weird and afraid of getting skin cancer. So when it came to my kids, I was not going to skimp out. Like, they are going to be covered from head to toe, and I'm going to make sure they're safe. So I started looking into sunscreens, and honestly, I could not find anything. They're all chemicals and just ugh. And then the brands that I would find that were good, like, they're expensive. And, freaking we live in Southern California. We ain't made of money. So I started looking and figuring it out. And right around that same time, I started getting into using essential oils. And I went online and I found some different recipes for sunscreen. And I thought, let's see if I can make my own sunscreen. So I did. Bought some mason jars, got my ingredients, used the recipe that I found, then I kind of played around with it because that's what I do, and made my own recipe, and lo and behold, it freaking worked amazing. Like, my little white kids were in the water for 2 hours straight, in the water, in the pool, and nothing. So not only was it protecting from the sun, it was waterproof. Just amazing. So I thought, this is kind of cool. So I started telling my friends about it, and they started wanting to buy it and ask it. So I started making it just to see if other people would like it too. And sure enough, everyone else that bought it and that sold it to loved it. I got pictures of kids, not sunburned, and parents were just amazed. So I thought, this is kind of cool. What else can I make? And so basically, I just started making stuff that I use. So my first thing was sunscreen, because I use a lot of it. Second thing I went to that I use a lot of, lip balm. I love my good tube of lip balm. So I thought, I wonder if I can make this too. Lo and behold, I had all the ingredients from my sunscreen. So I went ahead and tried that out. Freaking amazing as well. And so much cheaper than going to Target and buying at the store. So I just kind of went from there, and it just sort of spiraled. What else do I use? I use face wash. I use hand soap. I use, and just one thing after another. Carpet cleaner, because we have dogs and kids, and someone's always peeing or pooping on the floor. And just one thing after another. It just started, and I freaking love it. So I've turned into this whole other persona of DIY Danny that no one would have ever expected. But it's fun, and I'm saving a ton of money, and I'm enjoying to just, seeing what I can make and just tweaking and being like a little mad scientist. So I thought I would start this YouTube channel so that I could share it, because I've had a lot of people ask me, like, what are your recipes? How does it work? So it's just me and my kitchen, and I'm going to just try to show you guys whatever I can. If you have any questions or ideas for things, please do ask. But yeah, that's it. That's me. I'm a little quirky. Obviously, I'm kind of a kookball, but hey, That's okay. It's me. And like I said, please forgive me if in every other video that you see posted, you hear lots of noise, because this peace and quiet is very, very rare. It does not happen much. All right. So yeah, that's it. DIY Dani signing off. Good night.